Welcome back again, Coyotes, to Good Morning Castaic. On today's show, we've got a spotlight on Firefighter Academy, Castaic Countdown, and In the Wild with Alexander.
With Castaic being a high-risk location for wildfires, the Heart District Firefighter Academy held right here on campus ensures that the future of fire safety and education is in safe hands.
This week's topic is the worst food/drinks imaginable for the summer season.
All that and much more coming up on Good Morning Castaic.
Welcome to the show, Coyotes. Today is Monday, May 11th, and we have a great show for you guys today. I'm Basti, joined with
James
And Sam.
We'll start today's show with the Den Brief. To recap, here's how it works. One of our GMC members has exactly 60 seconds to read up today's announcements while doing a unique challenge. And today is that Hank has to do it while carrying Breslin on his back as he distracts him. If Hank fails to finish the script, then in the next episode, he'll have to go to the middle of the coyote bowl and start screaming at the top of his lungs.
Well, Hank, let's see how resilient you really are.
All right, thank you, Yost. Let's do it.
You ready, Hank?
Yes, I am.
Light as a feather, I've heard.
Okay.
All right, go.
I gotta say, this is one of the more random ones. You ready, Brez?
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, let's do this in 3, 2, 1, go. Castaic Sports Physical Day is Saturday, May 16th, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Come get your students' athletes' annual sports physical and required paperwork before summer camp begins. Haven't bought your yearbook yet? Make sure to buy your yearbook today for $115 in the ASB card before supplies run out. Also, Band and Choir will be putting on their last concert of the school year this Thursday at 6 p.m. in the PAC. Tickets are $10, but CHS staff gets in for free. We hope to see you there. Finally, the cross-country team is looking for new runners.
Hank,
there
are
are
you going
no
to the
tryouts.
thing?
Everybody's welcome to join. If you're interested, come to our first meeting on May 11th
he's
at
ignoring
6
me.
p.m. in room 524. The first prize will be June 15th at 5 p.m. That wraps up today's announcements. Let's send it back to the hosts.
Great job, Hank. You passed today.
For today's Pause and Ponder, we ask, how much water does a fire truck hold? Is it 20 to 50 gallons, 100 to 300 gallons, 1,000 to 1,500 gallons, or 500 to 1,000 gallons?
We'll have the answer for you at the end of today's show.
Moving on, Basti and Samuel spotlight the Firefighter Academy. Check it out for today's Den Dispatch.
With Castaic being a high-risk location for wildfires, the Heart District Firefighter Academy held right here on campus ensures that the future of fire safety and education is in safe hands. Today, we took a look at the program to see what it has to offer. Here's Captain Herrick with more.
What all students can experience or endure is an opportunity for what it looks like to be enrolled in a college academy or a pre-service fire academy. And I truly believe is the opportunity that I'm giving them to actually go through real scenarios and opportunities of strenuous activities. One is physical fitness. There's a mental component, or I'm looking for mental fortitude. They learn uniform prep. There's attention to details. So not only in their uniform, but in their normal firefighting, we call it structural ensemble that you see behind me as they're preparing. And right now they're going through about 50 pounds of gear that they're wearing right now through these physical fitness activities.
Through hard work and hot weather, the folks at Firefighter Academy build more than just character, but camaraderie with the ones around them. Today, we talked with Seth Gillett, one of the students here at Firefighter Academy, to find out more.
So what we do here, we always do a little bit of exercise, and then we go into training. We do ladders. My favorite part is personally wildland. We go up into the mountain behind the school, and we do a bunch of training up there. We cut fire lines. It's always a really fun time, especially when we get to bring out the fire truck. So we all have different teams with me or other second or third years that instruct these new cadets. And it's always, sometimes gets a little tense, it's a little high. We're all a little overworked. But it always ends up good. We're always joking. We're always hanging around, screwing around, that kind of thing. But we all stick to the point. We'll always have each other backs. And yeah, that's how we go.
Thank you, Seth and Captain Herrick and the rest of William Hart's Firefighter Academy for letting us get a closer look at the hard work you guys do. We appreciate all your efforts and your service, and we are excited for the future you guys will bring. Reporting for Good Morning Castaic with Samuel Castillo, I'm Sebastian Israel.
Thank you, Basti, for that on the Firefighter Academy. But now it's time for all of your guys' favorite segment, the Castaic Countdown. This week's topic is the worst food/drinks imaginable for the summer season. Starting off with number 5 being chips, specifically near the pool. Chips are known to be crunchy, not soggy. I guess chlorine doesn't really belong in any foods, but chips, they just can't be soggy. It just takes one kid's splash or dad's cannonball for you to regret bringing chips to the party. At number 4, it's a candy cane, the most obvious one on the list. It's not the holidays, so the only reason you might need them is if they're 99% off somewhere and you hate buying dozens of them when the time is right. Have you ever had a candy cane in the summer? If you said no, I respect you. Those who have, well, there better be a good reason. Next, in 3rd place, I have any plastic water bottle that has been left outside for way too long. If you've been at the beach for a while and feel thirsty, hopefully somebody else brought a metal water bottle, or else you'll look like those cartoon characters after hearing shocking news. This has happened to me way too many times. In 2nd place, I have literally everything but a sandwich when you're eating lunch at the beach. Like, come on, what are we doing? I'm a strong believer that anybody that brings in something other than a sandwich, some chips, and fruit to the beach should be banned from every beach out there. You ever try to eat a pizza at the beach? Because if you have, you'll see a lot of people staring at you, and it's not because of your awesome sandcastle. Finally, at number 1, I have literally any kind of soup. Unless you are sick, there is no reason to make your mouth the same temperature as Death Valley, while you're already becoming a human soup baking in the sun. Then your mouth catches on fire, so you run to go get the plastic water bottle you left out there 3 hours ago, and now you're eating the soggy chips to finally put out the flames in your mouth. It all comes full circle. This edition made me filled with so much rage, so maybe next week we cover some of the best foods fit for summer. Bomb popsicle, hot dogs, burgers, sandwiches.
Earlier in today's show, we asked you coyotes how much water does a fire truck hold? Is it 20 to 50 gallons, 100 to 300 gallons, 1,000 to 1,500 gallons, or 500 to 1,000 gallons?
The correct answer was 500 to 1,000 gallons. If you got that right, congratulations. Your prize is nothing.
With that, it's time to wrap up today's episode.
Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok at Good Morning Castaic. And don't forget to tune into this Wednesday's episode of Coyote Banks.
And have a great rest of your week, Coyotes.